You know where we are, honey? You know where we are, Wallow? We're in Ballycastle! Ballycastle! Prob is bunged. The bit I normally park it is bunged. So look, I knew about this car park here. Hold off for parking now. Come on, Wallow! Well, that motor must be impressed with my parking skills. We're going to take a wee walk. There's a wee stream here that takes you down. Lovely wee cool. What? It's time and well now. Look at wee Wallow's mouth closed. It's a nice wee cool breeze here now. Some places you get a nice wee cool breeze, and other places it's sweltering. The sun's sort of tucked away a wee bit. There's a height barrier at the top of this car park. I've never remembered being closed. But when you take the corner, you just need to check, because once you've made that turn, it's a bit awkward like. Now the good thing is, I wouldn't normally walk this path anymore. Now you can, the only thing about this path here, I think it's this path. It's on further up. You can get flooding on this path and see the street lights. They're not in the ground, they're up on columns of concrete. So if the pad floods, the lights don't get swamped. So it must be further upstream. I know there's somewhere along here that all the street lights are up on concrete pillars. Then again, you can't get in there. There's an old mound or stuff on the other side, I think. Lots of wee information panels. I read them all years ago. They spent a wee bit of money on it, like. There's lots of wee information panels, and you can scan your phone if you get a signal. It's a wee bit overgrown now from the last time I was here. I don't know if they're doing it for nature or they're just trying to save paying the council workers for doing it. Yeah, thing over there, a wee insect. There's a wee insect, the hotel in the middle of that there. Sawdust and stuff and logs. This wee path brings you out behind the leisure centre, the council offices. Across the road then into the tennis courts. So that's where we want to go, and that's where we want to go. I don't like it up in case the barrier is closed, you never know. There's also toilets in that car park as well. There's an all modern sewage treatment place. That wasn't there years ago. It was sewage treatment, but it was only basic. And that's why we're going to have to end up paying water rates. It's not for the water you're drinking. The amount of millions put into these places. That's all on you there. And like without these sewage treatment places, you can't build new factories or new housing estates. They have to go in first. Somebody has to pay for them. So water rates are becoming, well, water rates are becoming. Not all of these seeds here, well, all of these seeds coming off that plant. They caught in the wall. Wallow's wee coat's well dried out, but she's still cool underneath. Nothing's wrong with Wallow. Her wee back of the chest is probably freezing. Her head's not scalding. It's a bit like somebody putting an ice pack in your back when you're still warm. It doesn't cool your whole body. You mustn't be allowed to put glass in the blue guns up here. That boy's going to the water bank. That's the main road down there now. I'll tell you what, well, that's a nice wee walk. It's better walking there than the main road. That's a nice wee walk coming down there. This building was very cheaply built. You think with the councils going together, like, can it be energy efficient or not? flat roof, steel windows. It's only a matter of time before they knock it down and build a modern place. It's got that out felt on the roof. Oil burning. I say its days are marked. They'll probably just do a minimum repairs date. Oh look, Waller went the wrong way. Now you have to go the whole way down. Who's a silly girl? Ah, them steps is going to hurt you now. Oh, you may go down the ramp again, down the ramp. You're going to hurt yourself. Come on. You see, you're falling your nose. You're falling your nose. Oh, a wee bit of subsidence there. Right, the gate's up here now, Pep. You see, there's stuff in there. How behind a wee parking spot at the weekend? This place is closed. You see, you don't know, you could come down. If I came down here in the caravan there, and there was cars there, you'd be sort of stuck. Even at that, it'd be hard to get in there and turn around. Recreation centre, it's very basic. That was Moyle District Council, the smallest council in Northern Ireland. I think they were happy being the smallest council in Northern Ireland. Didn't want to go along with Coleraine. Coleraine got the jackpot and they got them. Well, they got the Giant's Causeway. If you can't go up these walls, we'll go up the ramp. So we cross the road here now with these cars pass, and see them people over there, the wee steps down, and it's wee crazy golf. I usually park the caravan along this road and walk in. It's usually always empty. See this lockdown business? No, I'll tell you. Some of them planes start taking folk to Spain. Give me a wee bit of space back. This is a crazy golf. You hear your wee clubs in there. I've never seen anybody play it. Like, I'm late tonight, so it must be certain times, but it's not going to stop when you bring your own club here. But it's all wee local landmarks. So I guess Bushmills Distillery. It's all nice, soft, wee green carpet, like. So Bushmills Distillery. What do you do here? You got a barrel, then what? There goes in the hole there, so that's pretty straightforward. There's vans across all side of the bridge as well. Causeway Coastal Route, this one here. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Oh, but look at this here, look at this down here, they're not all straightforward. White Park Bay, look, that came from White Park Bay. No expense spared there. They went to White Park Bay and pulled that out. Bruce's Cave, a wee cave, represent Bruce. I imagine you want to get the Bruce's Cave from the water. Oh, we're missing these ones out, we're missing them out. What else we got? Port Coon Cave. How many caves is in this place? I missed that first one out there. Tower Head. So, what is Tower Head? Tower Head has got a white rock, while the other one's got a black rock, a white rock. You know, it's sort of similar idea. I think they're just playing around with rocks here. Oh well, they usually sell bottled water to people. I'm sure you sell crazy golf the same way. Bullet and they will come. Now Waller won't cross this bridge. Stay there a wee minute, Waller. Oh, what these ones pass here. Usually lots of wee ducks and all down there. And there were wee ducks and all usually lie down there. Those in a cage. Those in a cage. What these ones cross. Social distance and that. Right then. Stay there, Pet, stay there. Only there a minute. Only there a wee minute, Pet. Stay there, Waller. Rathlin Island. There's a wee ferry. Glass Island. It's got a wee bottle. Hold on, Wallow. I hate it when other ones are tapping me. There's lanes of Antrim. How does that represent the lane there? Like, it takes some imagination. It's a strip. I stole the Glens of Antrim. Must be a different Glen. Oh, there's 7 Glens. So you get 7 of them. The Glens of Antrim. So there's 3 Glens of Antrim. Them 2 look dodgy. There's something up with them 2. Sometimes you just tell something's not normal. Something's not normal, eh? She's non-white and he looks a bit like a pump, but I don't know, it could be wrong. He's got a backpack and she's always standing at a wee bit of distance away from him. Something going on. Don't know what, something going on. What's in that backpack? Maybe on the news tonight, well. Might be on the news tonight. Well, the police are looking for camera evidence, they'll be after me now. I put this on YouTube, show their faces. Definitely something not normal there. She's always standing about 6 feet away from them. So that last path, both sides of the road. We're walking together now, like, but they don't look at toes. Warm day, he's wearing a jacket. Why is he wearing a jacket on a warm day? Why is he carrying a backpack on a warm day? He's got a hood on it. Could be wrong. It just doesn't look right. It's not how they're dressed, it's the way they're behaving. Yeah, Wallow into the water. Oh. Is that nice, Wallow? Oh, you're joking? Oh, that feels lovely. Does that feel nice? Can I wet your wee jacket a wee bit? A wee tiny bit? Look at the jacket now changing colour, you see? That nice. Oh, Wallow loves that. Oh, nice. Hold on, Wallow, can I get a wee bit of water on that other side? Now, for these wee vests, you don't want to actually soak them. They want to be damp. That water's not too cold. Well, I'm on this way. We're on the beach now. She's choked on the water, so she has. It's gone down at one pipe. That's going to put her off drinking for life now, like. There's a wee footbridge there, takes you across to the beach. When Moray Council had it, was good. They said when blue flag was flying, dogs went, Wallow! When blue flag was flying, dogs weren't allowed. But luckily the blue flag was never flying. We could walk along the beach and out the proper way, you know. Oh no, that'd be too handy there. Some good benches and tables here, just got a half a mountain, cut it up. Maybe vandals are bothered burning up with a barbecue. The old glassworks here. Aye, something interesting about Ballycastle. Not everybody knows this, but I've read the panels. See that wall over there? Alongside the tennis court? That was the old harbour. The boats are in there. That's the glassworks there. There's a big round chimney. Has half the chimney there, the other half's gone. Dogs are supposed to be in leads here. There's a lot of people here. If she doesn't behave herself, I will have to put her on. But you can see the way I come in here, you can't see a dog's on lead sign. Well, I'm going to put her on down here as well. Come on, Wallow. Just for... Come on now. The speed Wallow's doing does no harm for me, keep her on the lead here. There's plenty of signage in Ballycastle. There's lifeguards down there as well. Still no blue flag flying, but wee coffee shop. That wee coffee shop should be open now, like. They spent half the year closed. You think they'd be open now trying to get the mortgage paid off? We held a skelter, I've never seen that here before. Outdoor gym. Over there where all them trees are, that was sea. The beach came right up to there. That's all been reclaimed. And that's why, well, we want no nudity on video. There's a fountain built under the path, it's not going now. And that was the first place I seen one of them fountains. And then I lots of bricks. There you are, there's the glassworks now. So that half of a circle we seen, it's one of them chimneys and the wee house beside it. There's a nice wee sculpture up here. If you get the wee pup or worm, whatever it is, to stand underneath of them one's the birds. Makes a nice photograph. A big boat going through the town. Oh, it's wave side inside of the water. Whenever you see it crashing over waves, you think it's pretty small. Not the size of the engine on it. Oh, up here, well, that there's a nice wee sculpture there. It's a nice wee spot to sit like. Look, you sit down now, look at the beach. Not many waves crashing in today. You know, the boat's coming in out of the harbour. That's a wee kiddie place there. It's a nice wee spot to sit here. What I like about Ballycastle more than anything else, all the houses over there have all got the front gardens. You go anywhere else and people have all paved over them, built over them. You walk around the town, they've all got the wee gardens. And Ballycastle is more of a proper town. It's not just a holiday town. People come here just to do the normal shopping type of thing. The town is sort of separated by the wee gap up to the seafront. Our Lammas Fair and all is always on here, but I haven't been to that in about 40 years. Like, I wouldn't rush out to come to it. It's just a matter of crowded people crowding together. Years ago it was all market stalls and stuff. Back when market stalls were cheap. And now with eBay and stuff, don't really bother about market stalls anymore. This grass could be doing a wee bit of water and poor things dying, all the people walking on it. So it makes you know now why the Victorians used to always have signs, stay off the grass. Because they had lots of people, no cars, and they're all in the grass all the time, they're off work and the grass never got growing. There's the harbour now. Look at the cradle that's holding that boat. What's the idea of that? That boat's got its own cradle. That's unusual. I'll have to take a closer look. Oh, he's got a Garmin radar at the top. See, my sat-nav couldn't get me to that house last week. Well, he's relying on it to get him across the sea. There's a lifeboat there. Somebody's made that in their house. That would have been a lifeboat off a oil rig or something like that, a container ship. It's for the crew of the ship. So he's cut holes and all in the roof. So it would have been unsinkable when he bought it. It's not unsinkable now. It's a real size inside, but that's bigger than my caravan. He cut the back of the roof off to make a wee well deck. And it's a good job, so it is. Steering wheel's a wee bit crummy looking. I'm sure everything can't be perfect. Wee wooden door. Look at that there. Fishes protection, that's why it's such a big beast. So why is it on that cradle? What's that cradle do for it? Why are they keeping it out of the water? Does that cradle lower that down the water when they want to go? And just keeping it out of the water. That boat's been rechristened. Storm Force 11. Something. Red Bay, ED, the first letter's gone. So I'll say it's an R. Red Bay Storm Force 11. Red Bay Storm Force 11. Does that sound like something would have been an American boat, would it? No. Fisheries protection, agriculture, environment and rural affairs on it. See, it'd be good to have a job like that, wouldn't it? Where you get it going on one of them every day. But why is it out of the water? Air berth, boat lift. It must be for maintenance. It must be to do some maintenance under the boat before taking the boat out of the water. But I wonder then, is that just for that one boat, or is that boat lift for any boat? It's just that they happen to be on it. Next time I come up, I'll check for that. But you wouldn't think they'd have a fishing vessel belonging to the government so close to the jetty. Everybody gets at it. Blue light and all on it. That's official there, like blue light. Now the wee hook there, lift the asylum seekers out of the water. At the back. The engines look a bit older than the boat. They're showing a wee bit of age, the paint nose off and the propellers look pretty dirty. Maybe that's how it's on the lift pad to get an overhaul. So how do they dress up to go on that? Do they wear a wee green uniform like the boys in Roe Valley Country Park? Or are they going to dress in black with balaclavas? Aye. Oh well. Something to keep an eye on, Will. Something to keep an eye on. Anyway, here all these boats have to be seagoing. Once they go out of that harbour, that's proper sea. There's proper currents between Rathfarnham Island and here. So you need a proper boat to go through them currents. There wee boat tours, daily trips. Oh, look at them aqua bikes there. They look more racier than the ones on Scone. They look like a proper racing bike. They look uncomfortable right now. But then again, that's the sea out there. But are they going to let you go out in the sea, or how do you want to go in the harbour now? But even the writing on them, it looks like they're sort of German type engineer now, like proper made. Belt driven. How are they driven? Belt driven what? Have they got a propeller underneath? I don't see what's driving them. Must be a proper engineered job there. Closer inspections needed, will it? Oh, look, please keep off the grass. Oh yeah. See, you're back to the crowds and all, please keep off the grass. Oh, honey. Now, I said that wee chippy's famous. I don't buy chips and takeaways, but he gets his fresh straight from the dock, like, so I think it's a wee famous takeaway. People probably come from the town. I don't really get the bag of chips there. Well, this rock's famous for something. People like putting the wee stones up I hate stones that's up for councillors and stuff. I hate the waste of time. Nobody likes councillors. Chairman of Ballycastle Rim Industrial Council. It's just because it's his turn to do it. Now that one with the fish, that wee sculpture, is not as nice as the one with the birds. Probably the same artist that done it. Probably looked great in paper, but it just doesn't look as nice when it's done. So he probably thought that was, oh, why did I say her? I just presume it was a girl. He probably thought that one. That's not it. There's Rathfarnham Island ferry terminal there. It's not used. That was more easy money wasted. Whole idea was you had a wee shelter and all to go on, toilets and all the rest. It's just a pile of junk out the back now. The wee canopy, the boys would have booked you in and stuff as Christmas decorations and whatever all crap they could throw on. See, building these things is alright. You have to maintain them. If a businessman has a pound, he can start a business off and become a multi-millionaire. If somebody wins a lotto, has a multi-millions, they can lose the lot. So you shouldn't need a pile of EEC money to build things. If it was meant to be, it would be. And if you get money to do it, you just throw it down the drain. There's vehicle check-in. Your vehicle was supposed to drive through there. The thing is, vehicles go on now anyway. So it's supposed to prove there was no need for this. Just a pile of junk. At one time they thought they needed all this. I suppose that's the day before internet and stuff. I hadn't got rats for the buns like. Now just go about rats and stuff like that. Even the wee black wheelie buns must not allowed like it. You get a black wheelie bun for about £30. Give me a wee drink of water up here, will I? The toilets might be still open. The toilet's open. I'll get you a wee drink of water. The wee path goes down there. It would have been one of them old Victorian things, a bit like the one up at the Goblins. Most of it's gone, you can't walk very far, but you see the locals are still climbing over anyway. Walla doesn't like doing it, but it's nice to even go out as far as, I'll go a quarter mile or so. But it's just nice the way they built it, and then the first bridge is missing. You can't get any further. But it's worth for doing when it's open. But with Whitehead fixing their path up, it'd be nice if they fixed that up too. That was a fashion one time for touring times. All these holiday places need these wee coastal pads. Goblins was there, so Whitehead had to get one, and they had to get one, and God knows how many. Giant's Causeway used to have a cliff path walk. That's gone now as well. There's Rathfarnham Island. Welfare vehicle here. That's one. I thought there might be a third on it. It's got a wee onboard drying facilities. That'd be a cool van, American by camper, wouldn't it? That's where you go down to get the ferry. Pedestrians behind the rail, cars down there. That's all they ever needed. No need for that over there. And every time they build something at the seaside, they had to put a wavy roof on it. It must cost a fortune to build these things. Look at the visitors information too. Has to have a wavy roof. And grand designs always cost more. You think if you're next to a coast, you want a roof that's going to stay on in a storm. That roof there hangs over. You think a storm will go and grip the hold of that. When they built out thatched cottages years ago, they tied nets on them and pegged them in against the wall to have the roofs on. They probably had to over-engineer that to get it to stay on because of that overhang. Do away with the overhang. It wouldn't have cost as much. That Bunbury must be going to go to Rafa now, is it? They left the rubbish. Is he going the ferry? There's a cab, the Bunbury, the two boys getting in and out. It's badly wore. 3 people get in and out. Look how badly wore it is. Even the driver's a wee bit worn. It's a bit rusty, must be a bit of age now. That wee Bunbury we seen in the Republic the other week, the boys standing in the back. Willow, Willow! She's trying to get see, you can't see her. Willow, hold on. Well, hold on. Go up here to the road, up the road. Across the road, pet. 2 dodgy car parks. How are these wee houses here? All got the wee gardens. And that's what makes Ballycastle different from everywhere else. Only people living around your houses with only wee gardens. On a seaside location. Newcastle Rock, they're up and down the old houses, putting up new houses, but nobody's investing in the wee gardens. Putting in garages and stuff. Right there. Putting up a anchor there in the garden. Hard job moving that. Not all the wee flowers in that garden there. Right there. The wee boathouse is now a hairdresser. There used to be amusements down here in the summertime. Fun fair thing. That there was an arcade in there. That's closed down a few years now. But there used to be a fairground, right? And there's a lot of people here now. Over here now, Willow. Ballycastle has 2 of these self-washing toilets down here, 20p a go. Brilliant toilets. They're meant for disabled, not the room for wheelchairs and stuff. The time I would have come down here with 2 or 3 dogs, I would take all the dogs in, wouldn't I? But not only, unlike other towns, they have other ones elsewhere. There's the chapel up there, and the one I said the chapel. So folk going to the chapel all the time and got a toilet. So unlike other towns, they put them places where other towns wouldn't put them. We're all waiting on Willow. Willow knows that we walk around Ballycastle, don't you, pet? We couldn't drive through it. Poor Balm Tree, she never spends long enough. She likes stopping up, but she doesn't spend long enough. But she likes Ballycastle. If I was staying here in the town, I would do another wee walk at night time around National Town Centre. Night time. Rent the campsite tonight. There's brilliant toilets there. 20 pence. If you've got a radar key, just put the radar key in and you get them free. Red telephone box. And he's painted. You got Morelli's, the famous Italian ice cream. Port Stewart, one of them up here. Maud's ice cream, other famous ones up here. I don't like scooped ice cream, I don't have a look. Willow, what? She's scrounging. Willow. Yeah, things are out there on the pram. These old walls here, that's the sea walls. See how old the stone is. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Fuck my head, all over the place. You know what's wrong with it? I'll stop right there for a minute, but you get one person holding everybody up and the whole place comes to a standstill. Would have had out railings and all that at one time. Look how old that stone is there. Out there was the seaside beaches and the sea. Why do Spars have to do such big lorries for? All these wee stores. They're bound to know, like, how are they supposed to get a big lorry like that outside the shop? Lorry driver must hate it. Even a rigid lorry would be hard to get parked outside that shop. Instead of a thing that size, eh? Well, come on this way now. Come on this way. We're heading back. Yeah, that wee bird sculpture from here, it looks well. The geese. All them trees light up at night time. I don't know if they got them turned on this year, but all them trees are wired up by fairy lights. You see the, oh no, stand there, well, you see the cable going up them. Power cable, sockets. Every one of them's wired up. How the wee fountain's not going. Well, I'm on this way now, Mum. The thing I know is about down here, anytime I'm here, they're always playing tennis all year round. They don't always play bowls, like. But you'll be on YouTube tonight.
You love Molly? Molly, a lovely wee dog. Huh? Isn't she? We love dogs in our house. Get some of them.
Oh,
Here, Chris, chat to you later. Good to see
alright,
you.
good talk soon. Only I had it when I was single.
Well, I'm on now, honey. Come on. Well, you have to go on the lead. Come on, go on the lead. Come on, you're going to start annoying people. You're not a bad girl, Petrus. There's a lot of people about. You know, if there wasn't many people here, I'd let you stay off.
Right, Molly. Chris, chat to you later.
There's a mines there to blow up boats. You normally see that big red one, but that's an unusual one. It would have had tentacles sticking out of it. It would have been anchored to the seabed. And a boat comes along, hits it. You think a boat hitting that there, look how thick the steel is, but it must break. Or them are the fuses. Each one of them has a fuse. And by hitting the fuses, that sets it off. Don't know how the big one was set off. Oh, well. That wee net was noise up there. Some wee wind must have got hit by a ball. Mother complained. Them turrets on there, very tight, very tight. No good for disabled people. And that's back when folk were smaller. But they've hot water on them. Sometimes I would stop and get hot water there and walk across the tennis courts to the caravan park on the other side of the road. There's a set of steps over there. You see how handy it is. You need to know where all these supplies are. There's the steps over there, straight opposite. Couldn't do it now, but we're up quiet all day. Just now that I think about it, I walked across that grass, but that grass wasn't tennis courts. Tennis courts are always down here, the high standing. So, a boat going out. So the grass must be just the summertime. There's nobody playing in the house stand now. Oh, soon be on our way back now, well, soon be on our way back. You could walk up the main road and through the park, but it's a bit boring, the main road. It's alright night time when it's quiet, not when there's cars on it. Well, I'm going to try you in this river again before we go. Hi there. Whoa, you're down to the water? Whoa! You're down to the water? Come on, honey. That's a big jump from over today. She must be really thirsty. Have you drank? You like that wee spot? I guess deep very quick there, so it does. It's not as bad over there. It's nice and fresh. I say it's a lot cooler, pet. Stop really getting warm. Can you jump that now? I'll give you a wee push up. You can go for it. Nah. Come on up this way then. I don't want you hurting yourself. Well, sailing boat coming in. I don't more tipping here, pet, than I wanted to, but it's all happening tonight. Well, it's all happening. And I gave that man, the motorhome beside me there, he was asking me could he park in the car park. I've never seen anybody parking in the car park, but I'm trying about going down next to the seat. The motorhome's down there already. Ugh. Oh, that's right, hey pet, I have to go back to the car. Go back to the car! Come on, come on this way, I'm away. It says that police keep dogs on a lead. That doesn't mean dogs must be kept on a lead or £80 fine. They could say please keep your dog on a lead because we don't want to be forced to fine you. Now still be polite and get the message across, and we'll better do it. But some dogs should be on a lead. I'm not saying I wouldn't put a dog on a lead. If you've got a dog that's terrorising the community, then you put it on a lead. But we wallow. Oh, look, can he terrorise the community? Some people are scared of you, wallow.